time it is. It's like 7:15, quarter to my stove. All right, cooking some dehydrated shiitake mushrooms. I guess I'm just gonna show you how gross it is. Um, all right, so I got these mushrooms in here that are dehydrated shiitakes. Right here, Monterey shiitake dried mushrooms, 1 ounce. From where are these from? I don't know. Here, let me put the back of the thing on here, and those that care can read it. So there's that. Pause it if you want to read it. There's got to be a good frame in there somewhere. Oh, from California. From California. So these mushrooms are from California. I highly recommend that you do not get mushrooms anywhere but America. For real. Chinese often use the same facility that they create, like, let's say bleach items, chemical items such as like, fentanyl, and then they go ahead and they dry these mushrooms out in the same, like, it's kind of gross. So cross contamination is a real thing. All right. So I hydrated these mushrooms right here, in a pot of water overnight. Yeah, it's gross. I don't care. And then I put them in this pan with the dinner I ate last night, or a couple days ago, and I heated it up and I burnt what was in the pan. Put a little bit of water on there, swirled it up. I just put the water in there like this. Oop. I'm not gonna show you my sink, it's gross. Alright, put the water in there like this. Get all that salt up from the other meal, so it's like beef and onion. Salt. And then I'm about to fry down these shiitake mushrooms like real hard frying. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, my stove's gross. I don't care. Get off my dick. Let me see your kitchen. You know what I mean? I don't care. So I'm gonna set this up right here, and we're gonna fry down these mushrooms, exactly how you need to do it. If you don't have a lot of money and you're trying to get by, you know what I mean? You got kids to feed, and no one cares. You can't make enough money, because you're on welfare, and then you can't make enough money when you get a job. You actually make less money when you get a job. So if you go from welfare to Social Security to a job, your family's gonna take a hit. And so the idea here is I'm just gonna show you what I do. And if you fuck with it, do it. If you don't, don't. I do not care. Honestly, I just do not care at this point. As of right now, I am just gonna do exactly what I want to do for the rest of my life, and then see where it takes me. Because everybody's scared to do that, so that must be something worth value. Because everybody's not doing it, you know what I mean? And the ones that are very successful. So in an effort to be very successful, I'm gonna do what people that are smarter than me are doing. Smarter than the people I know, they're smarter than my family, they're smarter than most of the counselors I go to and most of the doctors I see. So I'm gonna copy them. You copy whoever you want to copy. It's my girl spatula. It's gross. So if you want to copy me, don't. If you do want to copy me, don't. So don't copy me. This video, this will probably take, if you don't have time, this will probably take 5 to 10 more minutes, so feel free to skip ahead. I'm doing it live. I want you to watch. I'm gonna make you watch. Okay? So the idea here is once the water's gone, don't touch it. Spread it out. And I'm gonna give you a good shot of the pan. See that? Shiitake mushrooms. All the salt water's dry. Okay? All the salt water's dry. Now, you see the salt spread evenly through the pan. See that shiny? That's salt. Salt is shiny. There is, I guess that's a combination of salt and fat. A little salt spirit action there. So salt and fat. Anyway, we're gonna let these, well, for fear of just like eating burnt shit, I'm gonna chop these mushrooms up as much as possible. Drop the heat. I'm currently sitting on 7. I'm gonna drop the heat till 5, just so that, you know, it keeps the induction moving. Still got it there. Oh shit, I'm gonna plug in my phone so the live feed doesn't die. Coming back. 1 second, un momento, por favor. Par favor. Thought about learning Spanish. Don't really care to learn Spanish. Haven't made any good Spanish friends yet, so I'm not gonna learn Spanish. I made one good French friend who speaks French, and she actually is my tailor. And she was trained out of Notre Dame, just outside of Notre Dame, for her, you know, tailoring, whatever she does. So I'm gonna chop these up, squish them. You know, there's a reason mushrooms all look the same, more or less. I got a pretty good idea why, but I don't know. But that's good enough for me, ain't it? Right? I mean, that's what good enough for most people is like, they don't know. But, you know, my mom says so. My buddy says so. My office mate says so. Everybody in my life says so. That must be right, right? Whatever. If that's what you want to think. Alright. Didn't think that. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, rationally, logically, let's say. I guess rationally. Rationally, you would say that. Logically, you would know that's wrong. Rationally, you would say that. But logically, you know that's not true. So, I don't know. Whatever side you want to listen to today. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm gonna do me. Might leave Colorado. Seriously considering it. It's just not working out here for me. And I'm pretty sure I can do whatever I need to do now anywhere I want. So, I don't need this place anymore. Kind of came here and got what I wanted to get. I mean, I made a few key friends I'm happy to keep. But at this point, like, I don't think this city has much more to offer me. Like, the weed's out of control. They do not care about, like, the stuff they should be caring about. They should have guys walking in there, taking soil samples out of every single pot, testing for herbicides, pesticides, all that stuff. But they can't on account of the, you know, the organic standards that is currently in place by the great USDA. I mean, it's a complicated situation to be in. I understand. But whatever. I mean, it's the situation we're in. So make the best of it, I guess. So I want to show you guys how to get the most bang for your buck. You see all that mass, all that yellow mushroom color right there? It's not exactly what you're looking for. See, there's black burnt shit that they tell you you're not supposed to eat because it causes cancer. Well, I'm here to tell you that maybe if I get cancer, just like my dad did, a 5-pound tumor on his spine, that Bradford Hospital, Bradford PA 16701, Bradford Hospital, aka the clinic, missed. And you know, I'm pretty sure you can see a 5-pound tumor on an x-ray. And he had 5 x-rays done. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a case to sue this hospital, but I don't think it's going to do any good. On account of it's not necessarily the ones in charge's fault for it being the way it is, but it's necessarily the ones in charge's fault for it staying the way it is, because it's a pretty good situation if you're the one sitting in the hot seat. But the situation for the people that aren't sitting in the hot seat being aka the chair of the board, the governor, I don't know, the president, the vice president, whatever you want to call it, your hands are tied behind your back. Mine are not. I have no one over my head. Like, that's the one thing I appreciate about Joe Rogan. Oh, yeah, it's sideways. I don't care. I'm gonna leave it. So you see it as still drying out, still drying out, still drying out. I got the heat to 5. I had it on 7, right? Set the heat to 5. It's been 5 minutes. I've been cooking these so far. A lot of the moisture is gone. That's good. You still want to rehydrate these. I repeat, rehydrate your shiitakes. So this is what we're rocking, y'all. Just to recap, shiitake dried mushrooms, 1 OZ, homie. 1 OZ, homie. And I think it's funny because the medicinal qualities of Philosophy cubensis and all that, I don't think necessarily lie within the trippy attributes, but I think the trippy attributes are a combination of thousands of years of shamanic ritual. But I don't know that, so don't listen to me. I don't know anything. I'm a college dropout. I quit the army. Quit. Wasn't relieved. Did not get a discharge. Did not ask permission. I simply walked away. Do not walk away from the army. Do not quit the army. Do not be like me. I'm a loser. I have no friends. Nobody likes me. I'm 26 years old and I have no friends and nobody likes me. My mom thinks I'm a loser. My dad thinks I'm a loser. My brother knows I'm a loser. And they just try to do their best for me to keep it together, you know? So, like I said, I'm a college dropout. I quit the army, graduated top of my class. Well, not top of my class in high school. I was like 83 out of 200. Pretty reasonable. Pretty excited. My parents were proud. I had a 3.8 GPA. In college, I was what they call a frat boy. Best and worst decision of my life. It started out great, and then it was morphed into something disgusting because everybody went on a power trip. You know, I had a real drug problem in college. A real drug problem in college. Like, I was addicted to Molly. Like, it was the first hard drug I ever really did, you know? Molly, aka the shit that's in ecstasy, the active ingredient before they put the other stuff in there that raises your brain temperature and causes you to have a seizure on the dance floor while the rain's going, like on Bad Boys 2. Ecstasy, Molly, was addicted, you know? Do not do drugs. Do not do drugs. Street drugs are not good. You should only do drugs under doctor supervision. I repeat, you should only do drugs under doctor supervision. So I'm going to spread these out a little bit. I'm trying to leave them on the side to show you guys, but it's just taking longer to cook that way. These are almost completely dried out again. Look at that black stuff. It's a little onion left over. It's good. Bust it up. So I'm not telling you to eat burnt food. As a matter of fact, I'm telling you not to eat burnt food. I'm just telling you that Troy Reed eats burnt food. To make it clear, plain, and simple. Alright, I'm going to let these cook a little bit. When they start getting down to where I want, the video's getting long, I will. This is not going to be an HD copy. Sorry, it's more about the audio. I do not care what it looks like. Have a good day.